Tule is very reactive to other dogs, and she's a very anxious pup in general. This is very much the messy middle. It is only her second time at the park on a long line looking at other dogs with us. So this isn't supposed to be perfect, and I'm posting it because I think that probably most of your sessions at home trying to work with your own dogs aren't perfect. So this gives you a really good idea of what you can work through and then know when to call it and just keep space.
That's pretty excitable and has just a higher working drive than some other dogs. This is a great way to warm up your recalls, is just downstay recall. So she's on probably about 20 foot of line, and she could stay there 30 seconds and then I might have her stay there 2 minutes. No, down, good, stay. I'm just at a 10 on Ecollar. She's already done about 10 of these, so she knows what's up. She's just getting bored with it. So I'll do a few more. Make sure she's so cute. Make sure she understands that she can be bored. It's okay. You can be bored. You don't have to be entertained all the time. So even in her downstay work, I can really work on her impulse control. She's pretty conditioned to the e-collar, but I am still giving her tap cues when I recall her, just to get as much in as we can this week. Julie, come. Good girl. Yes, let's go. Good job. Down. Good. Now I'm going to scroll back up to my, I'm going to go to a 12 this time in case she pops up. I got kids screaming. That's what she was looking at. And that's okay. She can look. Like, it's fine. If it was a dog, I would just make my way over to her quickly and step on the leash and then correct for hyperfocus. Might need to move away. I could recall her away. So if I all of a sudden saw a dog coming towards me that way, there are some dogs around there, but if I had a dog coming towards me that way, I would actually move in the direct opposite. Ooh, sorry about the wind. And I would recall her to me directly away from wherever the dog is. If I saw a dog coming this way, I would calmly move over here and recall her this way to me, that kind of thing. Stay. Good. Good. I'm just going to reward her for staying. With the recall work, I'm still using food. Little bit of whining because we're starting to get more kids screaming. There's a pool behind me and then just kids at the park. Julie, come. Yes, good job. Down. Good. Don't always use, nope. She's anticipating me talking, meaning C-O-M-E. Don't always use stay, but sometimes with the dogs that, if they need extra help, it's not really even about the stay, but my tone of voice, a hand in front of her face, I can just help her. And then if I was in a quieter environment, I might try it, without it, because down just means down till I say get up. But for some dogs, younger dogs under a year old, that can be pretty hard. Tule, come. Yes, good job. Good girl. Down. No, down. So I was still moving as I asked her to lay down. That's why that was hard for her. So that was challenging. If I kept my feet planted, it would have been much easier for her. So little challenges. Don't go big right away. Little challenges. Julie, come. Yes, good job. Good girl. Good girl. Down. See, if I keep my feet steady, it's much easier for her. Another thing is it's so different for a dog to tell them to stay or just not say anything and walk away like this with your back behind them versus purposely face them for a second, then back up. Two huge differences. Let's see how she does with a person walking by. Good girl. Good job. I'm just happy that good didn't make her get up. Good girl. Tule, come. Yes, good job. Very nice. Tule, come. Yeah, good girl. Down. So 2 strong things you're going to notice. It's my drastic, I'll be even more drastic. She's doing really good, but Drastic tone change. It's so important. Movement command versus stationary command. If you got a dog at home, you really need to practice this big time. Break if you're trying to get a reliable off-leash recall. Wait till she's in a good sniff or moving away from me. Tule, come. Come. That's the tap. Good girl. Down. Good. So my come, it's almost more like a question. Come. Versus my down, which is down. It's a huge difference if I'm like down. Even if I'm not super excited. Just that ending on the high. Down. Down versus down. Down. Good girl. Break. Yeah. So earlier, in case I wasn't specific, I think I repeated come and I did tap the button. It's out of 13. I think I'm going to go up a little. She's getting more. Tule, come. Come. Ooh, there we go. No. Tule, come. Yeah, good girl. Woohoo. Down. Good. So, hopefully, that gives you an idea. What did I scroll up to? See, I don't even look because I got to act fast. That was a 30. This is my NO. So I was at I think I was at a 12 or something for when I repeated come. She completely ignored me. So I just waited a second, scrolled up. Good, strong NO. And then just a firmer tone. But then I'm like, woohoo, as she's on her way to me. She doesn't get in trouble. Nothing like that. You can't continue to be like, get over here, or your dog is never going to come to you. Break. Yeah. Just like break is a more fun word too. So it's higher note. That was hard too. That was like a leaf going by. If that leaf had continued to go, she would have hit the end of the leash for sure before I got to a valuable level. But that's why you come out here. I mean, I got a couple of baseball players practicing. I got kids over there. We've seen like 2 dogs just walk across the field. Really minor distractions. I know that can be hard, but you have to find a place where it doesn't have to be this big, of course. I've worked in smaller parks, but I'll go at a time of day. Tule, come. Yeah, good girl. Good job. Let's go. Down. But I'll go, because we actually do have a smaller park. I'll go at a time of day. Good. That I know was low key. Certain things that have to become habit, strong muscle memory for you specifically at home to work on is you have to move backwards and really build drive and motivation. And when your dog is motivated to come to you, stop moving. And then finally step on the long line when your dog gets to you when you ask for a down. This is safety. Anytime I have to repeat myself, I'm tapping the button. Even if it's just a movement cue. Like, let's go. I was back down to my 12. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Come on, break. Just wait till she's interested in something. Usually sniffing movement is pretty good. Tule, come. No. Tule, come. Yes, good girl. Yes. Good job. Yes. Break. So I got some doggies up here. And she's just on break. Short or long line, obviously. Tule, come. Yes, good girl. Good job. Down. I'm going to step on the leash for safety. Got a lot of dogs around now, including some off-leash ones. Down. Good. Good girl. Break. Let's go. Let's go. That's the tap. I'm going to tap again. Let's go. So this is like a movement cue. It's just to keep her moving with me. Tule, come. Good girl. I know. Down. I went ahead and tapped. No. Down. Good. Good. No. I know. So we're surrounded by some doggies. We've got, no. I know, just look away. There you go. Just don't look. That's actually what I want her to do. I want her to avoid a little bit. We've got a dog playing fetch. And then I've got this little pug. I don't know if you can see him over there. There he is. She's like, oh, look behind me. Good job. Good choice. It's difficult. Because, I mean, she's young, reactive, lots of energy, lots of mental energy she can't control yet. So I do need to help her not look at dogs. No. Good. I just kissed her that time. I didn't tap. So if I'm at a restaurant, something like that, if I'm trying to do that with her, I will actually, it's just on her flat collar, the leash is. I could help her right now. Right now I'm trying to challenge her. But if she was losing her mind, just could not settle down, I would help her by resetting her, getting up and facing her in that direction where there are no dogs. Yeah, yes, a dog could come, but right now she's looking right at two. That's why she's avoiding, and that's what I want her to do. Yeah, that's right. Good girl. Good job. But if she just could not help herself, I could literally face her in the opposite direction of a dog, sitting down, or a dog walking by. And I could use food to do it. I don't mind you using food lure with your dogs or anything like that, as long as it doesn't make them crazy excited. See, now she's able to glance at him, and it's not so bad right now, which is good. I'm okay with that. She's just softer, a little bit softer. So I think with her, it's important to really go in firm right away, like really firm, no leash or e-collar. And then you just give her some time